Hello, everybody. This is your host, Alex Big Blue, and welcome to 7 Books in 7 Days, Episode 9. So, in case you've never seen this before or you need a quick recap, I read 7 different comic books within 7 days, and I show you all 7 of the books and review them in order of what I read. So, let's get right to it. Alright, so on day 1, I read The Savage Dragon number 12. It is the first full appearance of She-Dragon, which is her, by the way. This has a really cool cover on this, by the way. I really liked it a lot. Let me show you that. But yeah, anyways, it says Enter She-Dragon on the front. Pretty much this is her debut, and they're trying to stop some sort of weird monster pairing. And Savage Dragon shows up to find She-Dragon and this hero right here, who's like a kind of America-themed character, are fighting each other, thinking that they were the cause for the problem, but they really weren't. And of course, Savage Dragon goes to try to fight the bad guys. I feel like Savage Dragon in this one was being a little bit weird. He was kind of, I don't know, he didn't really handle it the way I would have liked him necessarily to handle it when having potential partners there. But regardless, I thought it was pretty interesting. I like She-Dragon so far as a character. And yeah, it was a decent enough issue overall. Kind of excited to see where it goes. I don't know if I have the next issue or not. Honestly, off the top of my head, I do have quite a few issues of this. The second book I read was The Savage Dragon, number 18. I know this is a pretty big gap in between the books, but I had those two with me at the time, so I just went and read them anyways. I'd have to say this one was a little bit more interesting to me. The villain right here, I forget what her name is, but it's like some sort of revenge type of monster, like a fiend or demon or some sort of thing. I forget what they refer to it as exactly. But it gets into a mother of one of his ex-girlfriends, and it's trying to kill him. So Savage Dragon is fighting it in a very brutal battle, and she does all kinds of crazy stuff, like she brings back people from the dead that he wronged in some sort of way to try to fight him and haunt him. So yeah, really a pretty interesting issue, I have to say. Probably my favorite read of the Savage Dragon issues so far. And for the third book, I read Comics Greatest World, Week 1, X. Besides the fact this has a really cool cover, which I want to show off here, this was a really interesting read. It's pretty quick. The character of X I still don't know a ton about, but seems really interesting. I'm not actually sure 100% if he's a good guy or a bad guy. I think he's a hero, but basically what I've learned from this is the Comics Greatest World books all link together. It is all one particular universe, and it's kind of post-apocalyptic in nature, it seems like. And yeah, these lead one into the next. And I have a bunch of them, so I'm very excited that that's the case, because now I can read all of them. Or, well, a lot of them. I don't know if I have all of them yet, but certainly have a lot of them. But yeah, this was a really good one, though. I liked X quite a bit. Quick, fast read, and pretty interesting setup. And speaking of that, for day 4, I read Barb Wire, number 1. This one is not the one that comes directly after that. I don't know what the order of them is, but it didn't seem like there was the direct ones with each other. But like I said, they all link up because they all tell what the next story is for each one. So anyways, nonetheless, I really did like this one decent enough as well. By the way, this is the first appearance of Barb Wire. She is the character that had a movie based off from her with Pamela Anderson playing her, if you guys remember that. But yeah, this was a decent enough issue. I thought it was pretty fun. I think I preferred X a little better so far as these ones go, but this was pretty good as well. And book 5 was Avengers versus... Wait, what was it called technically? Avengers Justice League of America, 2 of 4. First of all, this one, great cover, as I mentioned before in a recent video. But yeah, this is exactly what you want it to be, pretty much. It's the Justice League and the Avengers fighting. And it's a huge, thick book, by the way. Let me show you that. It's a pretty good size on that. But yeah, this was just great. We have 2 different cosmic beings, which I guess I won't spoil just in case you guys want to read it. Kind of cosmic, or I don't know if you say cosmic, but super powerful beings from both universes trying to vie for their own power and different things that they're trying to do. And they basically pit both of these 2 teams against each other to try to capture, I don't know exactly how many, but a bunch of different powerful items, basically. Like the Infinity Gauntlet, for example, and the Lantern from Green Lantern, and a bunch of different things. So yeah, anyways, so they have to try to capture those, and whoever wins is supposed to win for the universe, but there's some shenanigans going on here, which I won't spoil exactly. But yeah, it ends in a very interesting way. There's a ton of A lot of really good fights is what I was trying to say, and a ton of action in general. Highly recommend this. This is part 2 of 4. I wish I already had part 1, but I don't. Nor do I have 3 or 4. So I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for those. I really enjoyed this one. It's probably my favorite read of all of these. But yeah, it was just absolutely great. Highly recommend that. And then the 6th book is Man Thing. I'm trying to get a better view of that. All right, Man Thing number 1. It is the number 1 of this series. I don't know exactly when it was made. I forget. I don't think I checked, actually. But yeah, beautiful cover on that, by the way, also. But this was a really interesting Man Thing story. I feel like it's really good, a really good representation of what a lot of his older books were, which I've always really loved since I started reading them. And yeah, it's just a really good Man Thing story in general. And I really liked it a lot. And last but not least, the 7th book, Gambit number 2. This is of his series, of course, Gambit. I read the first one a while back. It's been a while, actually. But I remembered what happened more or less. So yeah, I finally read this one, and it was a pretty good issue as well. They're actually doing some stuff that was on X-Men, the animated series. Very similar, if not exactly, the way it plays out to this. And yeah, it was good on there, and it was good in this. I really liked it. I'm very excited to read issue 3. I think I have that already, if I'm not mistaken. Great cover on this one as well, by the way. I love the purple and orange with the black in the background. But yeah, this was a really good story. I really love Gambit. He's one of my favorite characters as well. So yeah, overall, I really enjoyed a lot of these books, and I'm happy I read all of them. Hope you guys like this. I'm Alex Blue. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.